Dawn paints Amberfield Meadow in gold. Benny, wings askew, struggles to keep pace with the other bees. In Amberfield Meadow, every bee had a duty, and some, like Benny, just tried not to crash. Benny tumbles into a daisy, his frustration evident. Maybe I was meant to be a flower instead. Come on, slow wings, Pip calls out impatient. The nectar run's not going to do itself. Benny sighs, defeated. You go ahead. If I flap any faster, I'll turn into butter. Inside the hive, thousands of bees buzz, their wings a blur, the air thick with honey and a low, constant hum. A storm brews beyond the meadow. Guard your hive and your hearts, says Queen Bee. Xiao continues speaking. We have survived every shadow by standing together. I can't fight storms, Pip. I can barely fight gravity. Benny nervously says to Pip. Oh, Benny, you've got heart. Maybe that's what really keeps wings up. Thunder roars outside. Ominous shadows darken Amberfield Meadow as dark clouds gather, a storm brewing over the vibrant flowers. Wind and rain lash against the delicate petals, creating a whirlwind of color and chaos. A frantic flurry of bees rushes to the hive, seeking refuge from the tempest's fury. Benny spots baby bees stranded near a broken comb, exposed to the harsh elements. They're still out there, Benny cries, his voice a desperate plea against the storm. Forget them, save yourself, the guard bee shouts back, a stark warning amid the chaos. Benny retorts, if I were them, I'd want someone to come back. Amidst a storm, Benny finds a fallen comb, his small hands desperately shielding baby bees from the torrential rain. He drags the comb across the muddy Amberfield Meadow, a tiny figure against the raging elements. His voice, barely a whisper against the storm's fury, offers comfort. Hang on, little ones. Benny reassures the bees, his determination unwavering. We'll fly through this together. Sometimes bravery doesn't roar, it hums, a testament to Benny's quiet courage. Rain lashes down, turning Amberfield Meadow into a blur of gray. Against the storm, Pip leads his squadron of bees, their wings fighting the gale. Tiny legs strain as they lift the heavy honeycomb, a golden treasure in the downpour. United, they heave the comb forward, determination etched in their every movement. The hive awaits, a beacon of warmth and safety amidst the raging storm. The hive glistens, reborn after the storm. The queen bee approaches Benny, her antennae sensing his bravery. You risked your life for the hive, the queen bee says. What gave you such courage, Benny? I just couldn't let silence buzz louder than my heart, Benny replies, his voice filled with emotion. Guardian of the hive, the queen bee declares. Let your hum remind us what courage sounds like. Benny grins as the hive erupts in joyous song, they're buzzing a melody that celebrates his courage. At sunset, Benny flies over Amberfield Meadow, his wings a blur against the vibrant flowers. His tiny form reflects in a droplet of honey, a miniature portrait of sheer determination. He rises into the orange sky, a small silhouette against the vast fading sun. The world glows with the last light of day, highlighting his courageous journey. They said one bee couldn't make a difference. But Benny proved that even the smallest wings can carry the bravest heart. Under the open sky of the training grounds, a swarm of bees prepares for duty. Benny, donning a miniature guardian helmet, stands among them. He diligently practices emergency protocols, wings buzzing with determination. A slight waver betrays his inexperience, a flicker of doubt in his compound eyes. Yet his resolve shines through, a tiny beacon of courage in the face of danger. Benny is ready to protect his hive, no matter the cost. Inside the hive, Benny diligently patrols the honeycomb corridors, a vigilant guardian in the heart of the colony. His antennae twitch, sensing the delicate balance of life within the hive's warm, golden walls. He checks the baby bees, ensuring their safety and well-being amidst the bustling activity. The nectar stores gleam, promising sustenance and life for the growing colony. Benny pauses, listening intently to the gentle, harmonious hum that vibrates through the hive. Under a clear sky, Amberfield Meadow basks in sunlight, unaware of the approaching darkness. A dark swarm of wasps materializes on the horizon, an ominous cloud against the serene backdrop. Scout bees streak back towards the hive, their wings a frantic blur against the goldenrod. Panic spreads through the bee colony, an unseen tremor shaking their harmonious world. The goldenrod sways gently, oblivious to the impending threat looming closer. The hive buzzes with increasing alarm, a desperate call to arms against the approaching swarm. Inside the bustling hive, worker bees buzz around the majestic queen bee, who sits regally upon her honeycomb throne. The hive, a marvel of nature, stretches in hexagonal cells, showcasing the architectural wonder of the bee colony. A council meeting is in full swing, buzzing with the energy of important decisions. Benny, a young and innovative bee, stands before the queen, his bright eyes full of determination. I suggest a plan to use the meadow's natural defenses, Benny proposes, his voice clear and confident. Combining teamwork and ingenuity, he adds, outlining his strategy against the wasps. In Amberfield Meadow, bees orchestrate Benny's plan. They're buzzing a symphony of purposeful action. The bees deploy miniature pollen bombs, creating disorienting clouds that swirl and confuse the advancing wasps. Clouds of pollen engulf the meadow, a golden haze against the vibrant green. Strategically placed nectar traps gleam, ready to ensnare the unsuspecting wasp invaders. Wasps struggle, their wings caught in the sticky nectar, their advance halted. The meadow becomes a battlefield of buzzing wings and desperate struggles. Sunlight bathes Amberfield Meadow as insects celebrate, the threat of the wasps now a distant memory. Tiny Benny is raised on the shoulders of his peers, a hero celebrated in a sea of vibrant green. Cheers echo across the meadow, a chorus celebrating Benny's bravery and clever strategy. A unified community rejoices, their laughter and joy painting a vivid picture of triumph. Dim light reveals the heart of the hive, its honeycomb walls casting long shadows, a silent testament to nature's artistry. The queen bee, regal and serene, extends a gift to Benny, her every move measured with grace and authority. New wings, intricately designed, shimmer with an ethereal, iridescent glow, promising freedom and adventure. These wings, Benny, are crafted to help you soar, the queen bee declares, her voice resonating with wisdom. True flight comes not just from strength, but from leadership and compassion, she adds, imparting a lesson. Sunlight paints the secret garden in shimmering hues, a haven of exotic blooms hidden from the world. Benny, a young bee with curious eyes, hovers in the radiant light, marveling at the garden's bounty. Each petal glows, promising rare and potent nectar, the key to survival in the harsh winters. The air hums with the silent promise of life, a vibrant sanctuary against the encroaching cold. Sunrise bathes Amberfield Meadow as Benny, a seasoned bee, leads a swarm through the awakening light. Benny demonstrates aerial maneuvers, his movements precise and confident against the radiant dawn. The young bees follow, their wings creating a vibrant hum that fills the tranquil meadow. Dew-kissed petals shimmer, reflecting the golden light as life stirs within Amberfield Meadow.